Welcome back. Today we are making a simple, delicious version of a pizza, two ways, alongside a salad topped with baked oyster mushrooms. We will be using two different pre-ready doughs for our pizza. First, let's get our mushrooms in the oven. To begin, place oil of your choice in a baking dish. Next, add your favorite seasonings. Here I use nutritional yeast, pink salt, dust of garlic powder, a little smoked paprika, and 1 clove of garlic that I grated. Next, you can blend your seasonings and your mushrooms by your hand or with a spoon. Your hands will do a better job, however. I also added a few drops of mustard. You can add more oil if necessary to the mixture if it looks too dry. Place in the oven at a temperature of 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. If you think it should stay longer, use your discretion. To prepare the tomato sauce, add about 1 cup of store-bought spaghetti sauce to a bowl and 3/4 to 1 tablespoon of maple syrup or a little bit of sweetener of your choice, and stir. Next, prepare your favorite veggies that you would like on a pizza. Here I'm using lightly scalded spinach, yellow and red bell peppers, olives, and vegan cheese. I use the Daiya brand because I find it to be a more meltable brand. The two doughs that we are using are Tortilla and Bagel. I use the sesame bagel, but you can use whichever you'd like. You will spread the tomato sauce throughout the tortilla and the bagel, but before applying it on the bagel, you want to spread butter so that your pizza bagel do not come out dry. Next, add your vegetables. So I didn't have enough spinach, so I kind of stretched the spinach out, but it did work out. I also cut some mushrooms up and kind of sauteed them a little bit. Not really sauteed them, but add a little bit of oil to the pot, a little bit of dry seasonings, and I cut it up and I cooked it and spread it on the pizza. You can also use raw mushrooms, but I prefer my mushrooms to be cooked. Next, I added some olives and then I applied the cheese last. So then you can put your pizza on a baking sheet. You can use parchment paper if you have it. If not, it should still work out fine. You can place in the oven at a temperature of 425 degrees, and the oven should be already preheated. Place in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese has melted. Check on the mushrooms at that time if you decided to try out the mushrooms on top of your salad. Here I'm cutting up my salad. I'm using kale. I like to cut the leafy greens of my salad very fine because I just find it to eat better. And I'm using tomatoes, red onions, carrots, and I didn't have cucumbers, so I decided to add pickles. I also added some lettuce, which I'm also cutting up fine. I added some raisins, which it complemented the salad very well, and some homemade dressing, which I used. I will show that in another video. So here's the pizza. It came out well. If you have a pizza cutter, you can use the pizza cutter. If not, you can use a sharp knife. And here I'm preparing my meal. Everything came out very well. It's now ready to begin. Let's go. Got my food right here, right? And I'll let you know how delicious it tastes, or not. I'm quite sure you did a good job. Okay, so some mushroom. Really, really good. Salad. Try the pizza. Oops. Try the pizza. Try this little one right here. See that cheese? See how it's melted? Delicious. Now this is not my thing. I do not like being on camera, but I did say I was going to try to be more interactive. Let's try the bagel. So I would definitely give that a 10, and I would definitely say give it a try, especially if you want a quick, tasty, delicious meal. It's good. You can try it. Okay, let me know how it is, and see you again next time.